Hi, friends, it's Mrs. Cook. So today I thought we would end our Community Helper Week by reading about all the people who help and work in a hospital. So we might see doctors in a hospital. We might see nurses in a hospital. And the people who might drive us to the hospital is a paramedic. There are lots of people who work in a hospital to make sure that they keep us healthy and safe. So today we're reading Little Critters. Here's Little Critter and my trip to the hospital. We were playing soccer and the score was tied. I ran and I kicked the ball as hard as I could, but the goalie was in the way. "Goal!" shouted Tiger. "We won!" "Ow!" I screamed. Oh no, look at what body part is he holding? Yeah, he's holding his leg. Oh no, I hope he didn't hurt his leg. My leg hurt a lot, but I hardly cried at all. "Don't worry, little critter," said Dad. "You'll be okay," said Mom. An ambulance came. So a person who drives an ambulance is a paramedic. I was put on a skinny bed called a stretcher, and then I got carried off the field. The whole soccer team waved goodbye. Mom came with me in the ambulance. I held her hand because she looked a little bit scared. So an ambulance is taking little critter to the hospital. That's what it looks like inside of an ambulance. An ambulance has lots of things that a doctor's office might have. They have different doctor tools so they can take care of you on your way to the hospital. When we got to the hospital, I got to ride on a stretcher all the way inside. A nurse listened to my heart. So remember, we said that nurses work in a hospital too. The nurse listened to my heart with something called a stethoscope, right? "Oh, wow, Mom, your heart is beating really fast." I got to try it on Mom's heart. The nurse gave me a big lollipop and told me that I was very, very brave. The doctor came in to examine my leg. "This may hurt a little," he said. It sure did, but I took a deep breath and I counted backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it was over. "You have a broken leg," said the doctor. "Do you have the right tools to fix it?" I asked. The doctor nodded. Then he gave me a cool sticker that says "Little Champ" because he said I was a real champ. Next, I went to have special pictures taken called X-rays. Remember, we had an X-ray machine in our classroom set up that took pictures of our bones, right? The nurse took pictures with this big machine that could have been on a spaceship. She said that the X-rays showed all the bones in my leg. "You know, Super Critter has an X-ray vision," I told the nurse. "That means that he can see through stuff just like this machine." After that, it was time for me to get my cast. The doctor started wrapping bandages around my leg. "I feel like a mummy," I said. A little while later, the nurse came in to check on my cast. She said I could go home soon, but first, I had to learn how to use my crutches. My cast was surely heavy. It almost made me fall over, but I kept on trying. Finally, I got it just right. "Good job, little critter," said the nurse. "Now you can go home." Little sister and Dad picked us up from the hospital. So they did not have to take an ambulance back home. After you get to the hospital and you get taken care of, then you can go home with your mom and dad. You don't have to take the ambulance home. Everybody wanted to help me with my crutches, but I told them I could do it myself. I walked all the way to the front door and I barely slipped once. Mom made spaghetti meatballs, my favorite dinner in the whole world, and I even got to eat in front of the TV. I was very happy to be home. At school, everybody said I was a hero. We won the game because of you, little critter, said Tiger. Then all my friends signed my cast, and by the time they were done, it looked like a rainbow. The end. So, friends, sometimes, even though you have to go to the hospital and it can be scary, there are people at the hospital who are there to help you. So first we learned about the paramedic, right? The paramedic was the person who drove the ambulance and helped little critter get to the hospital. Then the nurse came in and checked little critter's heart with the stethoscope and made sure that he was okay. And finally, the doctor came in and the doctor said, I think you might have a broken leg, so you have to go get an x-ray. And he got a cast and then he went home. All right, friends, thanks for reading about the hospital and all the people who work at the hospital with me. See you soon.